Hello everyone, I'm Mary. My friend Doudou needs to take a break due to health reasons, so I'll be bringing you more exciting content from now on. If there are any shortcomings, please feel free to offer suggestions and I'll do my best to correct them. Today's topic is 8 types of women. No matter how pure they are, you shouldn't marry them. Anyone marrying them will be in trouble. I hope this helps. In this complex society, everyone longs for a true emotional connection, a partner who can weather the storms together. However, in the pursuit of love, we must be wary of partners who appear beautiful but actually harbor hidden dangers. The following 8 types of women, no matter how glamorous they appear or how they claim to be pure, should be carefully avoided. Once you interact with them, you'll quickly find yourself in endless trouble and misfortune. Type 1. Scheming and skilled in disguise. This type of woman skillfully conceals her true colors, using various tricks to create a captivating image. She knows how to observe and quickly understands your preferences and needs. For middle-aged men, dating such women also carries inherent risks. First, middle-aged men need a harmonious, unstable family environment, but scheming women can disrupt this balance. Second, such women often don't treat you sincerely. They simply use you to satisfy their own selfish desires. If you date such a woman, you can easily fall into her trap and find it difficult to extricate yourself. Once you've lost your usefulness and crossed her line, she'll turn ruthless and leave you completely unprepared. Dating such a woman is like being in an invisible war. You never know what will happen next. To avoid being hurt by a scheming woman, don't easily trust those who appear gentle and considerate. When interacting with a scheming woman, observe and reflect carefully to understand her intentions and motives. At the same time, you should also learn to protect your privacy and secrets to avoid being exploited by a scheming woman. Only in this way can you stay away from scheming women and ensure a safe and secure life. Second type, hedonism and materialism. My cousin and I met Lisa through a blind date. Lisa was obsessed with luxury brands and luxurious lifestyle. For her, money was practically synonymous with happiness. Akai was deeply captivated by her looks and charm, unaware that he was gradually sinking into a quagmire from which he could no longer escape. After they began dating, Lisa frequently took Akai to high-end restaurants, shopping malls, and nightclubs. To satisfy Lisa's vanity, Akai even quit his stable job and spent all his savings on expensive luxury goods. As time went on, Akai's financial situation worsened and his credit card debt snowballed. One day, Akai could no longer satisfy Lisa's material desires. Lisa coldly told him, "You can't give me the life I want." Then she turned and left, leaving Akai alone to face his impending collapse. In this age of materialistic temptations, some women see money as the ultimate measure of everything. Lisa exemplified this type of woman. Her obsession with luxury brands, designer bags, and upscale restaurants bordered on obsession. To satisfy her vanity, she spared no expense. Dating her will put you under immense financial pressure and even lead to significant debt. Even more disheartening, if you can no longer meet her material needs, she will abandon you without hesitation, seeking the next source of wealth that can satisfy her desires. Third type, emotional overload and lack of principle. Some women struggle to maintain emotional composure in the world of love. They approach relationships casually and recklessly, lacking a sense of responsibility and principle. They flirt with multiple men simultaneously, enjoying the vanity of being admired. This emotional overload leaves them adrift in relationships, unable to find a true home. Dating such a woman, you'll find yourself in a constant state of uncertainty, unable to truly enter her inner world. Her emotions drift like floating duckweed, unpredictable and unpredictable. You'll feel confused and helpless, unable to understand her root thoughts and feelings, or to determine her place in your heart. Even worse, her ambiguous relationships can lead to jealousy and insecurity. Her behavior will not only affect your relationship but also negatively impact your life and work, putting you in an intractable predicament. Therefore, when dealing with such an emotionally profligate and undisciplined woman, you need to maintain a clear head and approach the relationship rationally. You need to understand that a truly healthy and stable relationship is built on mutual respect and trust, not on vanity and ambiguity. Only in this way can you avoid being sucked into an emotional spiral and find true happiness. Fourth type, selfishness and disregard for others. Selfishness is a major weakness in human nature, yet some people take it to the extreme. This type of woman will always consider her own interests, never considering the feelings and needs of others. She will fly into a rage over the slightest thing, making groundless accusations and complaints against you. She will also abandon you at critical moments, fleeing for her own safety. Her behavior will leave you feeling extremely disappointed and distressed, as if you are completely alone in the world. Spending your life with such a woman will constantly leave you feeling lonely and helpless, as if abandoned by the world, unable to find a true sense of belonging or security. Fifth type, extreme personality and mood swings. In daily life, some women often struggle to control their mood swings and behavior. When in a good mood, they may be extremely submissive and gentle with you, as if you were the only thing in their world. They will express their love and consideration for you in every way, making you feel deeply cared for. However, when faced with setbacks or external stimuli, their mood can suddenly and drastically change. They can become extremely irritable and angry, even to the point of hysteria. Their words are filled with aggression and insults, and they may hurtle you with relentless accusations and verbal abuse, leaving you feeling extremely painful and helpless. In extreme cases, they may even resort to extreme behavior, attempting to vent their anger and frustration through physical harm. Living with such a woman will result in a constant state of tension and anxiety. Sixth type, lack of independence and high dependence. While everyone desires the love and support of others, excessive dependence can become a heavy burden. This type of woman often lacks the ability to live independently and think independently, and is accustomed to relying on others to solve problems and overcome difficulties. She will see you as her sole support in life, making endless demands and requests of you. She will constantly seek your attention and support even when you need solitude or personal time. Even after you've done your best, she will still expect more from you. However, when you fail to meet her expectations, she will become disappointed and frustrated, resentful and dissatisfied, and even emotionally accuse and attack you. Spending your life with such a woman will place you under a heavy burden and pressure, and even your own life will be dictated by her needs and moods, preventing you from truly living for yourself. A healthy relationship requires independence and mutual support, not one-sided dependence and demands. Seventh type, the lazy and indulgent woman. Marrying a woman who only cares about eating, drinking, and having fun is unacceptable. If a woman isn't diligent, can't cook, and can't keep the house tidy, she's not an ideal wife. In traditional Chinese family values, men are responsible for working outside to earn a living, while women are responsible for household chores and childcare. Therefore, a qualified wife must be able to cook, clean, and care for children. These are fundamental skills that women should possess. Of course, some women may be overly self-indulgent and unwilling to contribute to the family, making them less suited to being good wives and mothers. Women who are lazy and gluttonous often lack self-discipline and self-management. They become overly dependent on you, a dependence that can be exhausting. Lazy and gluttonous women also often fail to shoulder family and personal responsibilities. If a husband works hard for the family while a woman focuses solely on self-entertainment, won't the husband feel frustrated and disappointed, or even resentful of her attitude and behavior? Eighth type, women who have an affair. In the world of relationships, loyalty is the cornerstone. Once this foundation cracks, the entire relationship crumbles. A man truly cannot love a woman who has an affair. Love is a special bond between two people, requiring genuine devotion and loyal protection. When a woman cheats, she breaks the bond and betrays the man who deeply loves her. This isn't just disrespect for the relationship, it's a violation of a man's dignity. A woman who can't even maintain basic loyalty will never be able to share your joys and sorrows in the future. Ling Ling, in the TV series My First Half of Life, interferes with the marriage of Chen Jinshan Tuan, Woes Yi-jun. Although she appears competent at work, she is emotionally immoral. Chen Jinshan abandons his wife and children for her, but what happens in the end? their relationship is fraught with conflict and problems. This shows that relationships shaped by an unfaithful woman are often unstable. Life isn't a TV show. There aren't dramatic twists to atone for mistakes. A man who falls in love with an unfaithful woman will lose his faith in love. Therefore, men must be vigilant, stay away from unfaithful women, cherish those truly worthy of love, and cultivate a loyal and stable relationship. Only then can they go further and achieve greater happiness and love. In summary, no matter how glamorous they appear or how they claim to be pure, these 8 types of women should be avoided with caution. Dating them will not only fail to bring happiness and fulfillment, but will instead lead you into endless trouble in your pursuit of love. I hope you always maintain a clear mind and keen discernment. Learn to identify and avoid women who are detrimental to your growth and happiness. I also hope you will soon find a significant other who can weather the storms with you and create a bright future together. That's all for today. Thank you for watching and listening. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. We look forward to interacting with you. Let's enrich our lives together with better and more professional content. Submissions are welcome, and we'll see you next time.